let me teach you something. I just started out a new book, a new wizard book right here. Please, let me just talk a little bit about what I call degrees of separation. So the dreamer and I are one. So you can think, what kind of separation? It is beneficial to use words, you know? So we talk about it, and that creates a narrative that can become a delusion of separation. Or we act as if, you know? But Rick, you know, right now is the same as Rick when he's blindfolded, and you know, the body is just made out of light. Maybe you can see some tubes in there, you see some nadis. Or if I'm dreaming, this is all me, right? So if I'm dreaming and I'm scared, there's not like that this one here is scared, but over here we feel really brave. There's no separation. That's the experience that something scary is happening, right? And so we can, but we speak about it, right? So levels of spoken separation. So 100% basic. That is like, I witness a dream, and it is just a dream. You know, you hear that? Oh my God, it's just a dream. You hear how separate that is. It's completely, that's basically me saying, what I just did over here is completely separate from this. Just 100% separate. It's not what I'm saying, it's the emphasis, it's the act, right? And over is 0%. I became lucid. I chose to do the dream check. So there's, here we have fully connection. We have full connection here, so no delusion going on. And then understanding the bond is crucial for practicing Yidam. Now, what does it mean to practice Yidam? Anyways, conversations about dreams. So I could have a conversation about the dream state with you. So the dreamer, an outside entity that I may inhabit, was doing something, and I was hoping that he would become lucid, but then so much happened and the dreamer was distracted, and so there was no time for the dreamer to become lucid. And so we can talk about, what is dream check? Well, then the dream check is like, during the day I do a little mindfulness and I pause a little bit no matter what's happening. And so I hope that the dreamer, he will take on this habit. But I am creating a separation in the act, right? So that's not good. And then we talk about the autopilot, right? The autopilot, I did not get lucid, but dream yoga was still performed. So I did something while awake. Maybe I did something during my blindfolded naked yoga. And now the dreamer, you know, is on autopilot. But because I did that, I programmed it into the dream, and dream yoga was still performed and attainments were still gotten. And that, of course, rolls into the next day, where certain sadhanas might be super beneficial because I'm coming off of that attainment during the dream, right? It's like a sign almost, right? But it's still a disconnection here, because it's just the autopilot, you know? So that's the act of speaking about it. And then I got lucid, being inside the dreamer in a dormant state. Yeah, so I got lucid, and that means that inside of this dreamer, that this is not Rick, but Rick is like a pearl that is deep inside of this dreamer. And when it opens, it's kind of like a Pokemon coming out of the Pokeball, and then I become lucid. So that's like, I mean, it's very good. There's less separation, but but it's still the act of disconnection, acting, as in being an actor in a movie or a play. So with this one can discuss and explore various tactics, just like I did right now, but one must bridge the gap. Right? So if there's absolutely no dream yoga for you one day, at least just repeat it. At least just say it while you're there in bed before going to sleep. That, I can speak about it in many ways, but we're really the same person. And then that goes into the Yidam. You see this fantastic golden statue of this very, very famous Yidam over here. It's so famous. It's so good. And everybody wants to use it because it's so famous. So just before bed, well, there's gonna be, I've talked a lot about dreams. I had many thoughts about dreams, but that's actually just me. This is me, that thing. Or it's not even a thing, it's me, right? Period. It's me. And so the same thing happens, this same kind of process is what you undergo with the Yidam, because they will tell you, here he is, here's the yummy cookies, and he's doing this, and big story about him, how special he is. But really it's a energy inside of it's a energy inside of you. This is depicting it, and it's you, right? So that's like the same kind of process, right?
Now look at the flower, look at the center of the flower. You're becoming hypnotized. Yeah, you're gonna have a lucid dream tonight. Yeah. Now do a dream check. Yeah, do the dream check. Yeah. You're doing the dream check. You're gonna become lucid tonight. Yeah. Now look at the center of the spiral. Yeah, you're becoming even more hypnotized now. You're definitely gonna have a lucid dream tonight now. Yeah. Now look at the center of the spiral. Oh, you become very hypnotized. You're gonna have a lucid dream. Now do the dream check. You're gonna have a lucid dream tonight. Yeah, do the dream check.
Behold the Yidam. I'm about to explain you a feeling or it's just bear with me here, okay? So you're looking directly at the Cookie Monster. That's the first thing that you see. And then behind him there are the 6 burnt ones, shining with different colors. And they are kind of, you first look at the Cookie Monster, and then you notice the burnt over his shoulders. And they're kind of taking both your eyes and trying to open up your face by leading your attention sideways, opening up your face. And at the same time, above your eyes, there is a activation of the third eye and light coming down, right? So imagine your face like a elevator door opening up, light coming down from the crown, and then a activation in your forehead as at the same time this is opening up. And that's the energy. Try to understand, or at the very least contemplate, your face opening up the same way an elevator door opens up, and then light, and also elevator. Think about it, elevator. Being lifted up towards the light, and crown chakra activation, third eye activation, face opening like a elevator door, being lifted up into light, face opening up, and that feeling of expansion. Just think about it. See what happens.